wind blowing left to right behind Talty's back here on the kickoff.
82 degrees at kickoff as he sends it down toward the goal line. And a fair catch made by Peyton Lewis. This is his 7th for Tennessee. The first 24 came at Appalachian State. Off the play fake, he's on target to the far sideline to Chris Brazel. It's his second SEC road start. They had the win at Mississippi State. It comes out to the near side. It's the first time this year Tennessee did not score points on its opening possession. They had scored in all 6 games the first time they had the ball. Jam Miller dropped for a loss.
Majority of their third downs have been 3 or less, so behind the sticks is not comfortable for them.
Simpson on 3rd and long in the end zone and in trouble. Gets rid of it and has a man open over the middle for a first down. Josh Cuevas. They have 26 sacks, second in the country. They come after Simpson, forced to pull it down. Throws, caught for another first down. Out near the 40-yard line. Riley shifted to the left hip of Simpson. Ties a Tennessee native from Martin, Tennessee, in the northwest corner of the state. Short completion over the middle to Brooks again for 4 more. In his career in 18 games, he has been banged up. They think he's healthier. Here's a trick play, and this one's going to go a long way. Williams turned the corner. Simpson out there trying to block for him. First and goal, tied at the 9-yard line. Briskly on the move. Jeremy Bernard to the 4-yard line. Bernard lines up, as does Cuevas. Now it's Cuevas who goes in motion. Simpson to the goal line. Touchdown, Isaiah Horton. So after failing to score in their first possession for the first time this year, here's Joey Aguilar and the Volunteers. Out of the tight formation, he's going to go down. Back inside the 15-yard line, Yonze Pierre for Alabama.
Just a great rush here by Pierre.
Loss of 9. They marked it on the 16-yard line. Quick throw by Joey Aguilar. Chris Brazel the run after the catch.
But on obvious passing situation, no Bama's pinning their ears back.
Aguilar in trouble again, on target. Terrific leaping catch and a first down. Chris Brazel using all of that 6-foot 5-inch frame for a 17-yard gain.
And a great job too by Aguilar.
Crowded backfield. Kitzelman has the first down. It's out a 17-yard gain. Aguilar on target. Staley to catch of a 6-catch performance last week in their win against Arkansas. He was lined up to Aguilar's left. He looked in that direction. He gets sacked again by Yonze Pierre.
Pierre has been just waiting to get going, and here he does it again. The last time he won inside, but that was against the left guard. This time he's working against Lance Hurd. Kind of gets a little bit of a pick, it looked like, against Bishop, who knocked his tackle off the line just a hair, and Yonze Pierre is able to drop Aguilar as he tried to escape.
Wow. Congrats. Alex spent some time here in the Alabama program. Long throw, good catch. Ryan Williams on first down from their own 10. That's a 19-yard completion. Ty Simpson to Ryan down for Alabama. They went 91 yards on their first possession. This one started at the 10. It's a screen. Jam Miller could not escape the tackle. Friends, we visited 2 weeks ago with Ty Simpson and Ryan Williams together, and Ty Simpson described him as his best friend. Miller did well to get close to the first down marker. He was at the opening game at Florida State. And of course that didn't go very well. There's first down for Joey Aguilar in the Vols. And the catch made after a 9-yard gain. So my dad said I'm not coachable.
Still intending to try though today before the game.
There's a first down pickup and a tough run by Peyton Lewis. They rushed for 264 last week in their win over the Hogs. Lewis out near midfield with Texas Tech, and as Kevin Nagandi just showed you, they did not reach 34 in their loss at Arizona State tonight. Aguilar on target. And the ball's 1 out of 4 on third down. Aguilar got it off on target. Braylon Staley tripped up inside the 5. A scrimmage at the 2. Lewis dropped for a loss. Nakai Hill-Green. Lewis, the running back. Kitzelman shifted toward the backfield. Aguilar, touchdown. Braylon Staley in the back of the end zone. Game of the week from Tuscaloosa. By far the best starting field position for Alabama. They started their 9 and their 10. And Kevin Riley dropped for a loss by Jeremiah Thielander. Here's Molly.
Well, Sean, Tennessee quarterback Joey Aguilar took a hard hit on that last drive. And
Matt Austin concurred that it was a good call. It brings the ball back to the 9-yard line. Second down and 19 midway through the second quarter. Aguilar stumbles in the end zone. Got rid of the ball. For the moment, it's a free ball. And the officials are marking it down at the 1. And Alabama's in possession of it.
And just a great rush. It's Yonze Pierre on the right side again, who's just bowling Perry, the right tackle, right into the legs of his quarterback. And Pierre so far has arguably been the best player on the team. That's now 2 sacks and a forced safety here as he walks that big right tackle Perry into the lap of Aguilar.
Simpson steps into the throw, caught. Jeremy Bernard to the Tennessee 40.
Really decisive throw here from Ty Simpson. Off play action, big dagger concept, and Bernard working underneath the linebacker Thielander, and the ball is perfectly on target. We told you in the open that Ty Simpson's among the best quarterbacks in college football, working the middle of the field, particularly between the hashes, and the Simpson family is dead.
McCoy, a preseason All-American, got hurt in the preseason. Man wide open, Brooks out of bounds. Had he been able to stay in bounds, he might have taken it all the way. But the throw took him across the boundary at the 16 after a 25-yard completion.
And
they were really the runner-up when he had to make his decision where to go, and he chose Alabama. Simpson caught. Good hands catch by Ryan Williams. First and goal, Bama at the 2. 14 more on the throw by Simpson. Simpson under center. Cuevas the move man. The pitch back to Miller for a walk-in touchdown. Collarbone injury.
And this is just a great design by Ryan Grubb. Look at this motion, how it has a little bit of an impact on those Tennessee defenders. Watch them slide just ever so slightly to their left, which allows Caden Proctor, the tackle, to get outside, jump leverage. There's nothing but green grass for Jam Miller for another score.
They come out with a run, and it works very well. Star Thomas.
This run game for Tennessee is so difficult to defend with the pullers.
Now Aguilar play fake. He pulls it down and runs ahead. And now a flag down on the tackle on the right hip of Aguilar. Pressure right up the middle. Aguilar got it off. Caught. First down. Miles Kitzelman. They came after Aguilar, plenty of poise to complete the pass.
And a great job by Aguilar, knowing the all-out pressure is coming from Alabama's defense. He knows he can't block them all, so he's got to beat.
They rush four, including the linebacker Jefferson. Now Aguilar with some running room, needs the 17. And he got close. Down 2 for 2 tonight. This is inches. And they hand it off to the tailback for a first down, DeSean Bishop.
Now Tennessee needs to start picking up the pace just a little bit. Receiver breaking to the inside, but Alabama's countering that with a safety over the top.
They try to surprise them with a run. DeSean Bishop down to the 5-yard line. 8-yard gain, 3rd down and 2. They run it again. And now they need to use the timeout as Bishop gets the first down. Stop. And it's a play action pass, and it's intercepted. Zabien Brown with one man who can catch him. Zabien Brown all the way. Touchdown, Alabama.
Spider 2-wide banana. Piece of cake, you know exactly what's coming, but what's most impressive is Zabien Brown's discipline. Right here, eyes are in the backfield the entire way. He sees the ball coming out of Aguilar's hand, is thrown behind. You cannot miss that throw inside under any circumstances. Airmail it high and away because the defenders are running right underneath it. Brown grabs it, takes it to the crib, and a massive, massive moment for the Crimson Tide.
A little hesitation move there.
Just to create against this front.
Miller team is running well. Alabama has just 23 yards rushing, but that's really been the case all season long. Ty Simpson stays on his feet, didn't get the first down.
So he's been in the storm before. He can bounce out.
DeSean Bishop tripped up by Zabien Brown.
Little run inside, get the run game going, get a nice easy completion over the middle for your quarterback.
Aguilar after the fake ran out of time, taken down by James Smith. Bishop, nice cut. DeSean Bishop might go the distance. Touchdown, Tennessee. What a run by DeSean Bishop. His 6th touchdown of the season. It's a 10-point game with a long way to go on the 3rd Saturday in October. Go for Dose brought to us by Dos Equis. Aguilar into the end zone. That's intercepted. DeJean Lee tackled from behind. 2 for 2 on 3rd down in this drive. Simpson surrounded. Ball pops up in the air. No whistles yet. That's a live ball, at least for the moment. And it looked like Joshua Josephs has it for Tennessee, and it's volunteer ball.
Around the left side with Caden Proctor trying to get a hand on it as Ty Simpson's pulling it. Looks like there the hand does look like it's moving forward. He does collision the left shoulder of Proctor. I still think he had control as that hand began that move towards the line of scrimmage.
Well, Simpson was aware of it immediately. He started after the ball. Actually, then he stopped. Yeah, he did hit, it appeared, the shoulder of Caden Proctor, his own tackle. The officials still conferring. And a lot of the players not aware that that was a free ball. Simpson went diving for it, but didn't possess it. And now a takeaway. Their 12th forced fumble of the season. They started the day tied with Houston for the most in the country. Here's Bishop again. Of his 44-yard touchdown. Nothing doing there on the throw out wide to Staley. But DeSean Lee right there for Alabama. Actually a loss of a yard. The ball is free, and Aguilar had to pounce on it. The timing of the snap. Injured his neck, has been getting treatment. That's a backward pass, probably a double pass. Bernard wanted to throw it back to Simpson. Did well. He's still going. Looked like that play was dead. And Jeremy Bernard took it all the way to the 44-yard line for a 17-yard play.
What a play by Jeremy Bernard. I mean, that play is dead to rights. Loss of 15. I mean, that thing is all
high first-round pick. Bernard said, yeah, but they had Michael Penix. Simpson sets up a screen to Daniel Hill. Hurdling tacklers, and he has a first down before he's shoved out. Bernard, after the interesting motion, breaks tackles and goes down near the 10. First and 10 from just outside the 10. Down to the goal line. Touchdown, Rico Scott.
You're going to get Ty Simpson booting out. Watch. Rico Scott, look at that. Oh, that's, I think, is that actor or tractor right there? Just kind of fake that block just for a half second. Not the best. That's not winning an Academy Award. All right, but he's wide open and gets the Tennessee defenders to look inside just enough for him to jump leverage. And a good finish on the run to find pay dirt.
Tough at the end of it, helped by some pretty shaky tackling for Tennessee.
It looked like it was Redmond, the freshman, who just couldn't get him out of bounds from the progressive pylon cam.
Down by 3 scores, have to have it. Pierre brought pressure from the inside on a twist. Aguilar on target, caught for a first down. Mike Matthews for 30. Bishop, another big run. And the tackling has been poor on both sides for much of this game.
Last time they tried to throw it inside the 1. I'm not anticipating that anymore, Sean. What do you think?
Well, Bishop's the hot hand, and he's down to the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. You're watching the Dr. Pepper Championship Drive Game of the Week. Maybe just the 4th team in SEC history to do that. Win 4 consecutive games, all against ranked opponents. Tough run by Hill. The crowd loves it. They've been trying to spur on more out of the running game. That's 13 yards for Hill.
And that was probably the best this offensive line has moved this defensive line all game long. The right tackle.
Daunting history facing the Vols. Hill tackled around their first 4th down try tonight. 4-man rush, plenty of time for Simpson. Takes it down and running, and it looks like he got there, and then he got hit. 3 big penalties on the Tennessee defense on this drive. Under 6 minutes to go. Hill, touchdown, Tide.
And another big drive by the Crimson Tide offense as Hill fights to the end and gets in as Jason Simpson, Ty Simpson's dad, loves it. You can smell.
Star Thomas, the running back, he went out in the flat. Joey Aguilar sets and fires a good throw for a first down to the Bama 45. A 20-yard completion to Braylon Staley. Transfer from Duke. That ball's batted, still caught. Might have been better that it wasn't. Brazel caught it, and then he got flattened by DeMonte. Here comes the 4th and 11, we think. Aguilar, that's going to be too high. Out of the back of the end zone over the head of Staley. And the Alabama Ole Miss. Very proud of his son. Nice play. Mekhi Hill-Green. And Peyton Lewis Does not get in. And the final seconds are going to tick off. Underwhelming finish.